Hey, how you doing?
就这样不见了。一定可以掉了 ，OK。
What's up, Candy?
How are ya?
Amazing. It's rainy out here, but I'm doing good.
Hold on. How are you guys doing?
Really good.
That's awesome. Hi. Hey, darling.
Hi.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hello, hello. Kira. I'm keeping my video on while I start down my dinner.
What happened?
I'm finally getting a chance to eat dinner, so my screen's going to be off for a second.
What are you having?
I am doing bacon wrap stuffed jalapeno chicken.
Yay.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
sounds good.
Mm-mm-mm.
You are making me jealous.
Is that like a keto diet meal?
I don't diet.
Hell yeah. Or it's like a keto type meal then?
I have no idea. Just, it's good.
Lit.
I just got off the 360 call with Ray.
That's awesome. I haven't do my thing yet. My 360.
I'm still trying to get mine set up.
Really?
Well, hello, my guys.
What's
up, guys?
Hello.
And I know we're on the tail end of our 360 conversation. So if you guys want to pop in and just hear the end of it, I don't know if I have that. Write this down real quick because I don't want to not check here yet. So I think a lot of people who have 360 are in this other room.
Yeah, I left because I was like, oh no, I have another meeting. So I ended up leaving that and coming here.
Dolly, what's the phone number? What's the meeting number of the other one?
Let me grab that.
Because I want to say goodbye to everybody.
All right, crud. Let me get back to my email.
I don't think Chuck is over here yet either.
Where'd it go?
I got some really fun things to share with everybody.
Let me get to my email.
I love it. I love it. Not that photo, nobody's supposed to. Oh, I like that, but that looks goofy. You got to give me a little bit of more. All right, got it. Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and just link it in for you guys.
All right, guys, if y'all want to pop over there just for a minute. Hi, my beautiful girl.
Hi, Nina.
She's so coming to stay here with us. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kidnap her, make her go to the beach with me, play with teddy bears, and lots of candy here. I'm just kidding. No. We only have apples.
Yes.
But they're good apples. I'll be right back. Guys, if you want to go to this right now, just click into this real fast.
How you doing?
Hey, Jay.
Lit.
And you know, training that I do, I have a lot of breakthrough training, but right now we're focused on branding you, marketing you, making you the rock star and the celebrity in your world. Because when you are, you're going to get all kinds of things. Right? You're speaking tomorrow, right? At Secret Knock?
I'm speaking at Raymond Aaron's event on Saturday, and I'm speaking at Secret Knock the following.
Okay, so I am speaking at a thing called M3 Accelerator, which is like the hippest young dudes in town. There's 22 of them on stage at the Palm, 650 people in the audience. I'm the only girl. And the guy who invited me is 1/3 my age. He just turned 21. Oh, that's very sucky. Anyway, why am I the only girl? Because of the way I network and the way I market. And that's what I want to share with you. So for those of you who are not part of this training we gave you this week for free, please look out. We're going to send you an offer. Would it be okay if we made you an offer, guys? Say yes.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to come train with me, it's going to be 10 grand. That's what all my people are just going to leave it. And that's what they're paying, right? We're going to give all this to you for some ridiculous, amazing price. Even if you wrote the price down in your head, it will probably be less than that. Would that be okay? And so I think what Ray's going to do, rather than actually talk about the numbers and get you all excited here, is to do that through an email or do that privately. Please reach out to him or get connected to Cheryl and find out, because this is the launch. This is the first time we've gone through this training, and I got to tell you, Ray, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I went through brand in 2 days. I went through the marketing. I need to hear it over and over again, as many of us do, because it's all changing so fast. And then what if we put you on the hot seat and we looked at one of your businesses and said, hey, if I'm in real estate, what buttons might I need? I'm in sales. I'm an entrepreneur. That kind of conversation you're not going to get anywhere. So with that, my whole team, you all know the Zoom number. We're going to jump off, say goodnight. We love you. I would love to see you guys back here for week 2. All right? Any questions?
If you guys want to ask any questions to Forbes before she jumps off, go ahead and just ask. Thank you so much.
It's okay. You can shower me with love. There's never enough love, right? Ask questions so she remembers who you are. So I love you. She's a very smart little marketer. Come on, give me one question.
Be that one person. Or we know you aren't serious about business.
Out of the mouths of babes.
No, that's what I've always been told. If you have the opportunity to ask a question, even if you ask her how her day is, because then she knows your face, she knows your voice, and she'll recognize you. Next time you talk to her, she'll be like, I think I know you. You're like, well, you know.
Who taught you that? I know. All right, pretty good.
All right, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Forbes, when is your next event? The event that myself, Cheryl, Andrew, Gary, that we all attended. When is your next Forbes Factor?
All right, and I will take a brief moment to share that with you. And by the way, I edited a video because people in my class make between $500 and $3,500 in class. Gary, you're in the video. Savannah's in the video. Cheryl, you're in the video. I mean, it's pretty crazy when you see what you can do in my class. But it is a breakthrough personally and professionally. The next one is May 16th to 20th. It's 5 days. I just canceled one. I gotta tell you, my schedule is getting so busy.
It was 17th, Forbes, 17th to 24th.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is that it, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. Really quick, Joshua, you put the video up, didn't you? Is it on YouTube? Can I show you guys your success story? I mean, I can't be prouder.
Send it to Cheryl so we can hear it. Send it to her on WhatsApp.
Okay, you not hear me yet?
Well, we might not be able to hear it. Just send it to her on WhatsApp.
You and your WhatsApp. That's like what?
So for those of you guys that are on
Can
this
you explain to everybody real quick?
yeah, if you guys don't know this already, you can add WhatsApp onto your computer and you can transfer information from your phone to your computer in seconds. This is so valuable for your business. So if you guys are in your computer right now, open up a new tab and go to web.whatsapp.com. Once you go to web.whatsapp.com, it'll open up a QR code, pull out your phone, log into WhatsApp, go to your settings, click desktop, hold it over the QR code, and boom, you're going to be connected. Now let's see if we can hear it, Forbes.
If you can hear it, if you can, that would be awesome.
There we go. Put the volume up.
I went to college with, and I saw like a teacher book Valley. And that's Dr. Worth, and she's all for it. And my name is Mike Garcia, and I paid $1,500 an hour and a half. Is that the whole thing, Joshua?
Dolly, is that wine you're chugging?
You need to make that much money, right?
Yeah, that was really something that was impressive that we got to do.
You inspired me.
Never seen anybody create a little project that we live during an event. Gary, 500. Andrew made 500. I mean, he was, and then some people made $1,500. I can't believe it. I've never seen anything like it. So, and that's just what we did at that event. So,
That's learning from the best.
this is one of the main reasons that I'm starting to work with Forbes now. And the next 3 weeks of our training is not only going to be about 360 site. It's going to be really how to properly pitch your business, how to connect with more people, how to get more exposure, how to close more sales. Forbes has been doing this for years. It's power of it. And this is something that with the knowledge that I've created, learning from her techniques, integrating them with the 360 site and the branding, you become unstoppable. And this is why I'm partnering with her on so many different events, because I see the synergy between the two of us and how much more highly we're both becoming because of each other. So, I know you guys got to jump off the call. I'm just going to open it up for any quick questions before we wrap up. And we're a little bit past the time. But any questions you guys may have, just unmute yourself, go ahead and ask your question, and then we're going to wrap up. Not all at once. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, because mine's damaged.
Hey, who's this?
It's Jose. How you doing?
Right.
Hey, Jose, I can't see you, but I can hear you. All right, buddy, talk to me.
Hey, I just just wanted to know if you can restate that.
I'm on a webinar right now, though. Alright.
Absolutely, my friend. Good question.
Also, is the QR code available for Android users?
Yes.
Who's that? Nothing. Die. But quiet.
Question is, where is Forbes?
I don't know, man. She went to another call and
She just left us.
yeah,
There.
difficult. That's difficult.
I'm just having orange soda.
Who loves orange soda?
A little bit more than orange soda.
Yeah, I saw that whipped friggin' vodka.
Are you guys all in the
Ever
same
had that
place?
together? It's like an orange creamsicle.
Hey, Dolly, if you go up to your upper right and AJ go down to your lower left, you'll probably be clinking glasses. No, the other way, down. You have to go down. You have to go down into your left, AJ.
No, Dolly, go right.
Oh, is it different for everyone? Oh, that's funny. I guess you're in a different spot.
Dolly, go right. Right, left. That's cool. No, I missed it. I missed it.
Darn it.
Hold on. Where is my? Oh, here. Okay. Right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go. Oh, no, it's fine. I think I got it. Hold on. Yeah, I got it. I got it. That's good.
I thought Forbes was leaving that meeting right away.
That's what I thought too. Who knows? Hi, Chuck.
Good evening. How are you?
Not bad. We gotta figure out why I don't get your invites though.
I would check your junk. I just got a got a message from Candy Lynn today saying, "Oh my God, I just checked my junk folder and there was tons of emails in there."
I check my folder, spam folder all the time because stuff goes there that shouldn't. But there was nothing there from you.
I have no idea.
Should have you send it to the company one. That one doesn't have a spam.
You be on 2 different Zoom calls?
Oh,
I'm just wondering if it's possible.
I have no idea. Usually if you hit to another one, it usually closes one.
Yeah, it won't let me. Oh. I bet you.
Ooh.
What's up, Doris?
Not too much. What's up with you?
Busy. Knocking
up
out
to there?
walls, putting up tiles.
What the heck are you doing?
I got a few houses I got to fix up.
Ah,
I need that rent money.
that's fun stuff, man.
Oh, yeah, it is until the, third week. Then it gets kind of tiring, but you got to do it.
Yep. I know what that is.
I got 2 more where the first one came from, too. One of them has a leaky basement, but I got a guy coming in to fix that next week.
Oh, cool. Good for you, Dolly.
And then on to the fun stuff, floors and painting and stuff.
Painting's my favorite.
I don't mind the painting. Actually, I don't mind any of it.
Interesting.
Except carrying tiles. Oh my God, those things are heavy.
Yeah, they are.
So Chuck, where'd you buy the house?
Oh, I haven't got it yet. I'm still in the process of selling this one.
Oh, okay. So you didn't get one. I thought you got one. You gonna get that 2-unit or what?
I'm not sure yet.
Man, that one's a definite score. They'll pay for your living down there. Or you could get that one and just Airbnb out the one and rent out the other, and then you'd have a place to stay when you're down there.
Yeah. Yes.
What are you moving, Chuck?
No more than I usually am.
Up and down, right? I just can't wait for spring.
What's that?
Yeah, I know. We just got dumped with 13 inches. I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. We haven't had any of that, but it was like 10 degrees yesterday when I woke up.
It hasn't gone above 20 since.
Yeah, it'll be over soon.
Yeah.
The next we'll be complaining it's hot.
Nah, I love it. Heat goes up, the bills go down, man.
Custom now, and then you custom every single one of these events to Michael's. He's pretty good. Yeah. So if you guys need some help customizing your site, reach out to Andrew at Andrews with an S360.com. Message him, say, hey, I just saw you on the 360 site Zoom call. You show me how to do that, and you'll help you out. Very cool. Awesome. Any other questions or comments you want to?
Oh, there's still a bunch of stuff over on the other one still. You guys want the other one?
It's a little loud. Alex, you're actually muted. Still muted. I just want to show you again why I were in the meeting. I was adding this small button that it says Airbnb. Okay, so now I can visit my 360 site and check all my Airbnbs. Okay, and I don't have to deal with difficult links. So just touch the button and the system is calling the app automatically, okay? And everything is really easy right now. People is asking me for my Airbnbs, but I don't need to send all these uncomfortable links. Just visit my 360 sites, select the option Airbnb, and check all the sites that I am
available. That's it.
Genius.
That's really cool because that's an additional business that Alex operates. And I know some of you guys on this call, like myself, have Airbnbs also. So now you can add your Airbnb to your 360 site. That's really cool. And these are the types of things that I beg and I encourage everyone on this call to add this to the community of Facebook. Because the whole idea is when you come up with a cool idea for yourself, if you share it with the rest of the community, other people can leverage it as well. So does anybody else have any cool things that they've done with their 360 site that they'd like to share, just like Alex and Andrew?
Yeah, actually, in my case, is to showing up my 360 site to many people, and the people always tell me I respond them, yeah, so it's the best way to communicate with other people, to present your people, present who you are, and first of all, you can customize as you want. Everyone told me to say, wow, this is amazing. And for me personally, it's very useful application to presenting myself, my business to other people. I'm very happy with the application.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? We got 1 minute left.
Hey Ray, Eli here.
Eli, talk.
So since I set up my 360 site, my number one tool, and I saw Andrew has done this now too, is when you're out networking and meeting with people, pull up your site right there and actually have them pull up their phone and get them to book that call right then and there with you. If you plan on saying, hey, we should get together or we should have a call next week, do it right then and there. I found that just by doing that, instead of we should get together sometime next week, and then you get home, you get busy back at work, and you end up not doing anything. Getting them to pull out their phone and book the appointment right then and there on your calendar is huge. And I have had the last 2 times I've gone to Miami, I walked back with 12 people on my calendar. The last time when I was in LA for an event, I had 16 on my calendar, and it was all from doing that. Just saying, you know what, we should definitely get together. Why don't we go ahead and book a call right now, pull out your phone, and go to my 360 site. And that alone has been huge for me.
That is such a great point, because every single person on this call does networking in one capacity or another, whether it's an event, whether it's at a BNI, a Toastmasters, whether it's at the supermarket. If you meet someone and you say the words, we should get together, or we should connect, or we should schedule a call, and you say, great, pull out your phone, go to my 360, click that button, and let's schedule a call right now. Because I always believe that never leave it for later. Never leave it for tomorrow. If you could do it now, do it right now. Another thing is something that somebody else mentioned to me. If you have documents, PDF documents, like for a lot of you guys have to send somebody W-9s. You can add the W-9 document to your 360 site. And they can just download the PDF of the W-9 right from your 360 site. If there's some type of other PDF that you have to use for your work, for your business, a survey, a questionnaire, whatever it may be, you can add it on a button on your 360 site. So, okay, guys, it is 7:30 right now. I want to thank everybody. I am so happy we had 53 people on this call. I really do appreciate your time. I hope you got a lot of value. We're going to be doing this for the next 3 weeks, same day, same time. For those of you guys that hadn't officially registered for the training with me and Forbes, that you were just invited by me because of me and my previous clients, I'll send you the information for the next 3 events. We're going to do a really special offer for everybody, but it's more going to be about.
Chuck, everybody mute yourself.
This one is more about getting yourself set up, going live, how to use it. The next 3 trainings are all about how to market your business, the power of the 360 site, get more clients, get more leads.
Okay, I'm going to have to get in the end. I'm going to have to start our stuff at 7:30 if he does this.
If you have questions, reach out to me on RayCaress360.com. Make sure you're part of the Facebook community, and thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful night. God bless everybody. Goodbye.
All right. Hello, hello.
Contact information if you just joined us.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Miss Silvana, are you good? Dolly, is it your birthday today? When is your birthday?
The 26th.
Everybody's wishing you happy birthday today. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Mr. Mariano, I have to share something kind of magical and crazy with you. So, Mariano, you and I talked to Dr. Bill for a second the other day, right?
Yes, we did.
Let's get really clear. I haven't talked in person to Dr. Bill probably in a year. I spoke at that event 2 years ago. Well, no, it just time goes by. We're friends. He's wonderful. It's just I haven't spoken to him. Well, today I am doing what Forbes Riley does best, right? I'm just writing down, where is this thing? I'm doing stuff that I have to get done. Where's my little phone? Do you have it? I think you have my leaf phone. All right, so this is a great moment for all my friends and family. You guys, we have a couple more people ready to get here. But I'm working on book stuff, right? And so I take a pen to paper, which I always tell you guys. And I write, now I haven't talked to this man in a year except for a quick hi. Right here, I write down his name, his information, because we're donating the proceeds to LEAP, right? And he doesn't even know that yet. I haven't called him to tell him what I'm doing for him. It's been a year. I write down quote by Dr. Dorfman, Dentist to the Stars, features on ABC, NBC, blah, blah, blah. Within 10 minutes of that, I get a phone call. Hey, Forbes, it's Dr. Bill. Are you kidding me? I mean, thank God Daphne's sitting right here that she could witness this. He says, wow. Yeah, I really want you to keynote this year at the LEAP Foundation. I'm like,
let's go.
Dude, you haven't, whoa. He's like, you made a huge impression on people 2 years ago, but I hadn't really thought that he wanted me back because I was a little whatever I am. He's like, no, I want you back. I want this, I want that. I'm like, I told him we were going to donate this. And by the way, Mariano is this rock star. That's how he and I met. So it was a true, insane manifesting moment. If you have the courage to write it on a piece of paper, to do like Dolly did with this beautiful vision board, just imagine what can come true. Oh, stop it, McKenna. Don't make fun of me. I'm not.
Dude.
Well, because it happened to me. Daphne's like, Forbes, why don't you always expect it? Because it still qualifies as a freaking miracle. Okay?
But it happens to you all the time.
It happens to me all the time. I know. Oprah by March. It's March. So Oprah has to happen. Whenever Oprah, you're listening to that.
Well, then write it down.
Then write it down, Oprah.
Put down her
Oprah. Whatever. All right. So, but it was one of those moments where I challenge you, and not a joke, to put something on a piece of paper that you believe that you want, deserve, can embrace. Don't put $1 billion unless you want to win the lottery, but just put down something that's bigger than you would imagine so that when you get it, you know that Grubhub was answering the phone. All right, that's all I'm going to say, because today was just spectacular on so many levels. The other spectacular thing was that my beautiful daughter, McKenna, took off from school today. And you know what she's doing? She's building funnels. She's built about 5 funnels today. You should go check out ForbesFactorLive.com. We finished that. We finished my free gift. We finished speaker page. Free gift. What else we finished? Resources.
5.
Yeah, we did like we were nuts today. My best resource ever was having my beautiful baby girl. All right. So to that note, anybody want to share anything? Unmute real quick and just share with me what's going on in your life. Craig, it must be cold up there. You gotta
have a win.
Jose, go.
We still need to change the dates on the Forbes Factor Live.
I changed it.
I thought this was at 7, well, 7 my time, but I guess it's changed. But anyways, the win.
Well, no, hang on a second. We had a kind of an incident. That's why I texted you to get on the other one. So Ray and my training is at 6 o'clock, and it should go from 6 to 7. But we had 50 people on there, and it's a very interesting opportunity to grow all of our communities. So we have an opportunity. We can do one of two things. Next week, we can make it 7:30 if that works with everybody, because Ray is going to run over. So if 7:30 works, I'm in and just go, okay, we're going to up it and change it. Is that okay with everybody?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why I'm sorry but we did listen. You know, I got to tell you, if you're on 360 listening to tonight's training, which he never did before I made him do this, to me was invaluable. Yeah. I mean, it's really, really good stuff. So Jose, go ahead.
Oh, I just the win. I sold a spin gym.
All right, tell us. Give me some details.
It was just a truck driver showed up and he started talking about how he hated his belly. And I'm like, oh, I got a little thing right there that may help you get rid of that. Real quick. He's like, yeah, I need to do something. I'm like, well, while you're in the truck, you could just do this. It's pick your favorite song 3 times a day.
The next thing you should do is go, hey, and by the way, can I just kind of videotape you doing it? Because that's even a better story. That is genius. Mariano, how many spin gyms did you sell today?
Oh, did not attempt to sell any.
Well, Jose didn't either. Just happened to fall into his lap. Opportunity, preparation.
I need to start carrying mine around with me just so I could open the opportunities up.
Let me tell you, Sandra was all over funnel hacking. Everybody, you don't have to sell it. Just do it. I did it yesterday in the shoe store. We had this woman go apeshit over it.
Wow. Okay.
Why
Is there a
not?
website? Is there a website link they can go buy one if they're interested?
Shop Forbes Riley, or just Shop Forbes Riley, or spingym.com. Spingym.com takes you there.
Cool.
Or go to ForbesRiley360.com.
No. Spingym.com. Just go buy one. It's easy. There's not an affiliate program at $40 right now. But having said that, Teresa Snyder had a big win too. She put me on the phone with a whole room full of paralegals that we signed up for a couple of Forbes Factories. She made $500 for every person that signed up. And I got to tell you, it was genius. She put me on the phone. All she had to do was set it up, and I will hit the ball out of the park. It was 20 minutes, and we signed up like 3 people. Really, really amazing. I mean, I'm so excited by that.
What's the price you selling Forbes Factor for?
$24.95, 5 days. You get 500. Now, if you really, really want to entice somebody, you can not take the 500 and then it's lower. Or if you really, really think that they need it, I will give them a $500 scholarship because there's somebody that you know. Does that seem fair? So you get 500, which you don't have to take if you want to give them that back. And I'll give them 500 off. So that makes my total $14.95, which I'm happy to do for my students only.
I think someone has a background noise. If you could make your
Okay, so everybody,
We can't hear you.
a lot of background noise. All right, so you know what? We can still end at 8 o'clock if we want to tonight. I know that Silvana, you are up. So will you please take it away? And we're recording this, and go for it, Mike.
Right, welcome everyone. So today we're gonna be talking about your ideal morning, and the way I've actually titled today's session is how to fall in love with your mornings. So I'm going to share with you my screen, but most importantly, I want you to have pen and paper handy, okay? Pen and paper handy, awesome. Ideally, if you had your journal or notebook. Okay, so I need to add my headphones because I've been told that it's hard to hear me. One moment. Probably with headphones it will be better quality. Okay. Okay, is it better now?
Much better.
Much better. Okay, awesome. Okay. So first of all, if you have any questions, let's leave questions towards the end. I'm gonna make it super sweet and short, but I also wanted to make this experience very interactive. That's why I want you to participate so you can take something away from this session, okay? So I'm sharing my screen with you right now. Okay. And let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Yes. Right, that's good. Okay, awesome. Okay, right. So how to fall in love with your mornings. So the first thing I want you to do is to describe your average morning. Just briefly in some bullet points, how your mornings look like. Is it, you know, just relaxed time when you waking up, when you spending a little bit time with your loved one, or you being woken up? How does it look like for you? And just describe it in few words. Okay, now for some of you, your morning might look like this. At 7 a.m., snooze. 7:30, snooze. 7:45, snooze again. Oh, 8 a.m. is an internet time. Guys, can you see my screen? Is it changing? Yes, it's changing, right? Okay. Okay, so that's AJ's internet is stuck. So at 8 a.m., oh, let's do a little bit of a scrolling game. Oh yeah, we're still scrolling at 8:15. 8:30, there's still internet going on. Let's check what's going on Facebook. Let's check what's going on Instagram. Oh, by the way, I have to check my emails as well, right? Oh, and I think there was this like nice video that I saw on YouTube and I wanted to check it out. Oh, okay, and then, all right, 9 a.m. comes and here we go. So if this is you, just hold on a second, okay? Now, how are you actually exiting your house? Ball out door. Okay, now, after today's session, you're not gonna do it ever again, okay? And I want you to make this decision. This is not my decision, this is your decision, okay? So the reason why you want to create the morning that you fall in love with is because you then feel connected with yourself. You know why you exiting your house, why you doing what you're doing. You feel calm, you feel prepared, you feel grounded, okay? Now, what are the consequences of you snoozing? And I'm saying this with a very, what's the word? Humble heart, because I'm a snoozer. I have like 10 different alarms set. However, I wake up between 5 and 6 a.m. And what happens is that when we're snoozing, there are consequences of it. So I want you to ask yourself, when I snooze, what am I missing? Does my morning look like what I just showed you? Is it in rush? Are you stressed? Are your loved ones being affected by your nervousness, by your grumpiness, by the fact that, you know, you have to rush and you're actually not paying attention that you have your family around you, or maybe, you know, your partner around you? Okay, so write down 5 consequences of you snoozing. Now, at this point, without me giving you any ideas, any instructions, any direction, I want you to describe your ideal morning, because there was a day when you had this ideal morning. How would this morning look like for you? Would you like to just sleep until 9 or 10 a.m. or would you like to wake up every day at 5 a.m. fresh and ready and full of energy? Would you like to maybe have that loved person next to you? Maybe you're not having that person next to you right now. Okay, what does your ideal morning look like? And when you write down your ideal, when you describe your ideal morning, I want you to just, you know, dream for a moment. Give yourself permission to request from the universe what you want. Okay, I can see that you are writing. Now you can continue later on, but just either take a screenshot or write down the main title, describe your ideal morning. Okay, now I'm going to share with you the ritual that I have. And just to let you know, this is not something that I'm always doing every single day. These are 10 different rituals that I incorporate in my day. Sometimes I do it straight away from the beginning of my day, but sometimes I just do it throughout the day. And you can pick and choose. The most important thing is not necessary to do every single one of them, but choose maybe 3 to 5 and then gradually build on it. And you can be very creative about it as well. So the first thing that I do, and this is every day, it's I smile and I'm practicing gratitude. So I'm basically thinking about people, situations, places, experiences that I'm grateful for. And what is really important about this point is that when you smile to yourself, like just in your mind when you're still in bed, but when you go to brush your teeth, then smile to yourself and just say to yourself, I love you. Express, even if you're without makeup and you have a spot on your forehead, I want you to express that love towards yourself. And then the gratitude part is very important, not just to say things or think about them, but really feel, you know, the feeling of feeling loved, appreciated, of, you know, having the roof above your head. That's really, really important, okay? So experience gratitude and appreciation. Another very powerful thing about gratitude is that practice being grateful for the things that you really want, which are in front of you. So things that maybe you haven't accomplished yet, but they're in front of you. So for those of you who wants to 10x your business, right? Want to make this like 100,000 or 1 million, right? Be grateful for it right now, because it's already there. It's already in the universe, okay? Now, if you want to meet the love of your life, that person is already alive. You just gotta, like, you know, be grateful for you guys to meet and be excited about it, okay? Now, what's happening is your energy will change. When you're still in bed, your frequencies are going to change. Therefore, it's going to be easier for you to actually have more energy and better attitude during the day. I always make my bed. Doesn't matter if I'm, you know, at home or I'm a guest or I'm at the hotel. I always make my bed. Why? It's because this is my first win. And I feel that I've already accomplished something. And I also see that I've accomplished something. It's tangible. Now, the third point here is water and a magic drink. So here's something that I've learned from a lady who is very aware of what is the right thing to do and what is not the right thing to do when it comes to our nutrition. And she said, when you drink like not cold, but cooler water, first thing in the morning, it wakes up your metabolism. So there was a time when I was drinking warm water with lemon first. Now what I do, I try to drink basically water, which is maybe like a room temperature, maybe a little bit colder, and I drink a glass of that. Now my magic drink, this is a special recipe. I drink either water with apple cider vinegar, turmeric, and lemon, and a little bit of a cayenne pepper. Or you can just have a water with warm water with lemon and add a little bit of like a turmeric powder and ginger. So this is like, would be a health session on that. Meditation. Meditation is so important. Now, for those of you who are not meditating or never meditated before, seriously, like there is no one way of doing meditation. And there are different ways of doing meditation. There are guided meditations, there are breathing meditations, there are also meditations when you completely like just sit and don't think about anything, but all the thoughts that are coming to you, you just gently, you know, pushing away. Now, for those of you who are starting this journey of meditation, I would suggest that you just sit for 5 minutes, close your eyes, and focus on breathing. So let's practice that. I want you guys to close your eyes, okay? And first of all, we're gonna take 4 deep breaths in and breaths out, okay? And keep your eyes closed and just listen to my voice and keep on breathing in and out. And as you're breathing in, I want you to breathe in all the positive energy, joy, abundance. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine that you're letting go of anything that is holding you like down, stressing you out. I want you to let it go. Just release any negative emotions, any limiting beliefs, and just focus on breathing in the right energy, breathing in all the joy, happiness, and gratitude, and breathing out all the negative emotions, everything that is stopping you or making you feel stuck, and then breathe in the power, clarity, love, joy, and breathe out anything that you won't let go of. Okay, you can open your eyes. So this is very simple, and you can do that every day for a few minutes. There is also another way how you can practice meditation, which is closing your eyes and basically putting your hand on your heart, okay? And then breathing and tuning in to the your heartbeat, yeah, your heartbeat. So this is a very good as well way of meditating and expressing that gratitude, or just breathing in and out with your heart. Number 5 is visualization. Now, every single one of you here is a higher achiever. You want more from life, right? So visualization is a very important part. It can take you anything from like 5 minutes to half an hour, or even longer sometimes, to visualize. Now, for those of you who are getting results in your life, that's awesome. This can actually help you to improve even, you know, double or 10x your results. And for those of you who are maybe feeling stuck or not having results in specific area of your life, let's say the money part or the love part, I want you to think about this one thing that you truly want. I want you to write it down, and this is the second, the part after, which talks about journaling. So I want you to write down, I am making, you know, 200,000 per year. I have incredible clients coming in, calling me for consultations every day. I have incredible business partners and my business is just so fulfilling. I want you to write this down in your journal. And then when you do visualization, you read it once and then you're visualizing that. For some of you, visualizing might come very easy. For some of you, it might come a little bit difficult. Well, it's like a muscle. You got to develop that. And as you practice it more, it will help you to basically visualize even more. Reading for 30 minutes is very important. And this is Warren Buffett, who says that, you know, reading has been like a big part of his day. And from what I remember, is around 6 hours that he reads every day. And I mean, you know, you can't really argue with Warren Buffett's results. Exercise for me is a must. Now I have my amazing accountability buddy sitting next to me over here, as you can, oh, you can't see, or maybe you can see. So AJ is just here. We are killing it, and Orange Theory every day, 5 a.m. today, yesterday 6 a.m. So exercise is amazing. But there was a time when there was no gym around, and as I travel a lot, I've realized that I was creating those excuses and I wasn't exercising. Now, exercise is extremely important to me. I mean, moving your body should be also important to you. I suggest that you at least stretch, do a few jumping jacks or press-ups or push-ups or pull-ups, whatever you can do, exercise, move your body. I also like to set my intention for today. What is my intention? What is my intention for today? Today, you know, I want to have my me time. Today, I want to focus on my business. So set up this intention for you. And then number 10 is my one thing for today. And this is more like a tangible thing, or thing that you're going to actually take action on. So what is this one thing for my business that will get me closer to my 12 months goal? Okay, it's not, you know, redesigning my website or scrolling on Facebook or going to maybe networking events, because I have a list of 10, 20 people to follow up on, like to connect. So what will get me to my 12 months goal will be follow up and call my contacts and creating a client. That's the one thing. For the personal thing, it might be taking care of your health. It might be taking care of your loved one and spending more time with your family. So this is something that you can also write down in your journal. All right. Now, what are your 3 biggest takeaways? Please write it down and also share them with me. And unmute yourself. So whoever is the one who wants to share their 3 biggest takeaways and realizations, aha moments, comments, share them with me, with us.
My biggest takeaway would be when you had said, and you made that list of all of the things that you would like to visually do, and how not doing those impact your life or other people around you, and realizing that I wake up at 4 a.m. and just go, 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 and I forget to take a step back and enjoy that time with my kids in the morning because I'm just rushing. And I think that I want to implement that more and focus less about getting these things done because they're still going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. And also what is important is that when you set that intention and when you aware of it, right? So then you suddenly controlling your day versus the day is controlling you. And the reason why morning ritual is so important is because that's how you're setting foundation for your wins. Now, not every day is going to be like that, but at least you know that, let's say for the first 5, 10 consecutive days, you were able to really carry on that ritual. And then let's say you slack off or something came out, but then you remember that for the last 10 days you've done it. You remember that for the last 2 years you've done it. And it gives you that self-confidence. Now, what is also important that, and this is something that Eric Thomas actually incorporated, included in his life. If you guys haven't heard of Eric Thomas, he's an incredible, inspirational guy, and he is making a difference in thousands of people's life. And he basically was broke, homeless. He didn't have any degree, and I think at the age of 40 he did his PhD, and now he is well known around the world. Now, what he's doing right now, he's waking up around 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Now, why he's doing it is because he's catching up as well with things that he missed on. But after achieving this huge success, he realized that when he wakes up at 3 a.m., he is ahead of everyone who is still sleeping. Okay? Now, this is based on Eric Thomas, philosophy and what he wants, right? Someone might say, oh, it's crazy, it's too early. But, it's really up to you. You in charge. Of course, you have to then pay attention to what time you're going to bed. So guys, morning ritual is about also not what you're doing only in the morning, but what time you're going to bed. And in order for you to actually wake up in the morning, you got to make sure that you go to bed those 6 hours before, right? So you have at least 6-7 hours sleep. And then second of all, if you feel tired and cranky in the beginning, your body clock has to sort of get used to it if it's something new. Instead of doing 2 hours before, 2 hours earlier, give yourself time to adjust. So move 15 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier than you usually would wake up. And then get to that ideal time, which is 5 or 6 a.m. for you. Now, another very important thing here is if you feel tired and you can't sort of get that right energy in the morning, it's also very important what time you eat your last meal. Why? It's because if you eat very late, then your body is busy digesting your food instead of actually resting and rebuilding. And, your batteries are not being charged, they're being basically drained. So your last meal should be at least 4 hours before you go to bed.
So Miss Silvana, hang on, I love you very much. Who thought this was absolutely amazing?
We're all scrunched up.
Yes. I think that it was beautiful. This could be an entire course that you could teach. And actually, you kind of did have a course that you can teach now. You can actually sell this as part of your, what do we call it? Single Mom Success Secrets course?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
congratulations to that. Give me my screen back because I have to be fair to Jose, who's also got great stuff, because we could listen to this forever.
I just want to, Forbes, I just want to ask everyone to write down what you're going to do differently from now on, from today, okay?
Very
So
sweet, yes.
leave with something, and just one thing that you're going to change, improve, and you're going to be aware of. Just one thing, and that will really create great momentum for you. Thank
And
you.
I'd say, and amazing. So Savannah has done some coaching. I met with her and AJ, who are going to support me on Saturday in Las Vegas. And thank you guys very much. I love my three. How did you do that? The WW.
Yes, so I can do that for you if you want.
That looks beautiful.
Yes, so I did it. This is my Facebook banner, actually. I can do that the same for you. I'll send it to you.
You did a great job. I have to tell you, I'm very excited. How do you feel about the 360?
Oh yeah, I feel great, but I have to take advantage of it. I haven't been really networking a lot, but since then, I'm just gonna explore. After today's training, I'm more aware of what's going on there, and also that is encouraging me to improve my videos and my content, because this becomes your business card, and then people see everything. Right?
Let me tell you, this is what I'm selling at the event is not 360, but the training. Because that is the difference maker. You can have any platform that you want. If you don't know how to use it, it doesn't matter. So give us back the screen. Jose, are you still awake? All right. So I know I promised you as well. Who knows who's going next week? Let me just get that from Chuck real quick so we know, because I would like to end in a half hour. I know we're a little late, but it's great content.
Next week is Jenny and Shelly.
Excellent. So Savannah set the bar pretty high. But here's the thing, guys. Can I share something? This is not school. This is not a test. This is not I have to have things perfect. Shelly, if you said to me, I've got 2 kids and a job and this, and I have no PowerPoint, I just want to teach, I'm okay with that. So what Savannah did today was really beautiful, and I'll tell you what's great about it is that she just created a course that she can use as a free gift. Oh my God, here's my morning rituals I'm going to give to you as a free gift. We'll give you that recording. Congratulations. So that's one reason we're doing it. Not that I need to be tough on you guys. Now, here's the thing. I'm also going to be out of town next Wednesday. And next Wednesday is going to be hard for you. I'm at the South by Southwest Festival. So I may not be here. That's unusual, and I'm not. Shelly just said that she may be out of town. Doesn't mean we can't do this. I still watch them. I've only missed 2 recording, or 2 all of last year. So Shelly, if you
swap Craig for Shelly.
You can never swap Craig for Shelly, even though they have
if she's going to be out of town.
They're not interchangeable. Sorry. No, I'm just, Craig doesn't even smile. I can't even get a smile out of that dude. Dude, I know it's cold. Leave New Hampshire. Come where it's warm, dude. You're frozen up there.
No, sorry, I was just thinking. I'm like, it's not impossible. It's just when she's out of town, it's, I got like to wrangle 2 kids. That might just be a little inconsistent, I guess.
Here, let me share something with you.
You can do a puppet show.
You could do a puppet show. You could do a little show with the kids. Think about
I
the
love
options.
puppet shows.
No, his talk is going to be how to perfect the perfect resting bitch face.
Oh, that's going to be great tonight. All right. So, Jenny, don't listen to them. That's just an old married couple there. It all starts out good. Now, let me share something with you guys. There is also something to be said for getting on camera and talking for 20 minutes and teaching off the top of your head. That is a skill that I have perfected, and it served me well throughout the years. So, Craig, obviously being out of town is a big deal. I may not be here, but Craig, there's things that you could talk about extemporaneously that are very informative. You all know something, and you have to be a whole lot more interesting if there are no slides to back it up. So Dolly didn't want to do this week because she had a lot on her plate. Don't stress about this, please. This is not, like I said, this is not homework. If you can't do it, I'll cover for you. But if you would like to take the floor and...
You had to park it on the street.
Oh, what side did you park on?
She's fine.
Oh, and really talk about something you know that you're passionate about, that's okay. So I'll give you permission to do what works for you. Understand? I will tell you, though, just like your vision board, Miss Jenny, because Savannah put all that work in, that is a course, full on. You got a 20-minute course, girlfriend. You don't need to pay any extra to do anything. It worked. That was awesome, okay? So hats off to you.
Thank you.
Jose, it is all yours until 8:30. Mwah, go.
Thanks, Alana. Actually, the last 6 months, I did the 3 a.m. That works it does work good for me. Waking up at 3, that was good information. Now, I'm trying to implement a little bit more starting now. So if you guys would like to get the slide that I'm about to share, it's at my Jose360.com, down at the Learn with Jose. Let me see. Let me see how I can share this. Okay, first off, I want to ask everybody, what do you guys know what ManyChat is? Do you guys know about chatbots? If you guys want to unmute or...
I don't know about either one of them.
I don't either.
Neither do I.
Okay, I'll give an example. Sometimes when you go to a website, you notice that there's a small icon on the bottom right corner that pops up and it says, "How may I help you?"
Yeah.
That is generally what a chatbot is. You could put it on a Facebook, you could have it interact for you, but ultimately it's Messenger, where you have some auto responses that you set in place through Messenger. So it could respond to the most common questions. So if anybody asks you a question more than once, you could put it in the chatbot and it'll auto respond to what time you're open, when you're available for business, your calendar times. You could sign them up with the weekly letters. A chatbot also, what it does is it also can work like a GET response, like an email sequence, because you could set it up.
Jose, go full screen. Press your full screen button. Down there in the bottom right, I think. It'll look nicer on our screen when you record it.
It's not going.
I think where you go view.
Just to the left.
There we go. I think that works.
Nope. Just to the left of the plus minus sign in the bottom right is an icon that's play. So there's just to the left of the minus sign is a picture of a screen.
I'm not seeing it.
Bottom.
Bottom right. You got
Bottom
the slider that's plus and minus. There you go, right there. No, the one right to the left there. No, that one. The third one over, right next to this minus sign.
I'm not seeing the minus. Oh.
There, that one. There.
Oh, this is my first time using PowerPoint. Okay. Well, you could also set these up as a sequence, and I'll go over what those things exactly are, to where it's automated. A sequence is something that is separated by, it's a follow-up, kind of a follow-up message that's separated by time. But I don't think I organized these well, so you guys bear with me here. The audience here, this is something that you will set up. It's kind of like having a list of people. So when you get your list, you are able to categorize them there based off of the tags you do through the steps they take. And you'll be able to have, to filter them, I guess, or categorize them, however you want to take it. And be able to organize, so you could have certain people that are signed up for your Wednesday calls, other people that are signed up for your monthly newsletter, whatever things you want to do. But the power of it is you'll see how far they go through the questions you set up or through everything, because that way you could be able to target them based off of their responses and that. These are I'm gonna go over real quick with these things, because these are a few things that you need to know before, and then I'll go in to show you guys an example on how you guys could actually implement something for yourselves today. Flows, these are, there's 3 types basically. You can send any type of message in them, but you want to create these are something that you create outside of a sequence. That way you could use them in different sequences. You could actually call upon these at any time by using keywords and use triggers. So you could set them up. This is all shareable, so you guys will be able to go over some of the notes and stuff here. But again, sequences. This is what they'll kind of look like. So when you start out with your first step, you'll have a question. You could give the answers, or you could leave it open-ended. And based off of their response, you will then tag them. So you could see if they answered yes, they're ready, no, they're not. Then you tag them in different categories. You could make different branches of these as far as you want them to go. And so an example, if we were doing a workout series, you say, take my 3-day or my 5-7-day challenge. You ask them to get ready. It'll tag them that they're going. The next day, they'll receive a message with the video saying, all right, this sounds great. Let's go. You give them some action, something to do, and then you could ask them another question at the bottom. You want to go continue, or do you want to get something else? You could have call to actions. The power of these right here, though, is you could really filter and categorize your audience to where you could actually see where you could take them on a storyline kind of to it. It could lead to a webinar, to a landing page, but you get to actually see every step of the way, and you could see where it broke off, where when you go with an email, when it breaks off, then you're just kind of spamming them. You could see that after that message, they didn't get a response. So then you could go in, edit the message, and hit them one more time with another message saying, hey, maybe you would like this, and give them some more value because they need more value as an incentive. So it gives you a lot of power to be able to follow up with people. And then also, I'm working on another project right now that I'll share with you guys, a little thing that would help you actually, it's a series of messages that would help you filter through your audiences, your current audience, and actually be able to put them in separate buckets, kind of so you can know, all right, all this group is following me because they like my inspiration. All this group is following me because they like me, to learn something. All these want to buy my product. So you could actually categorize everybody, and then you could actually prepare a proper message and say, hey, you're actually talking to them. That's where I think the biggest power is in ManyChat and chatbots. Because then you could actually tailor your message. You could look at your audience and go, well, look, I have 500 people who will follow me for this reason. So when you actually prepare something for them and you address the keywords that they're giving you, which is very important, you could see what stage of the buying cycle they're in, what position they're in, and they'll feel like you're actually talking. You could actually tailor a pitch directly to them, which is, I mean, immensely powerful. So let me escape from that. I need to get out of here. Broadcast. Those are the same. Also, you could take it live at any point. So if you want to do like, oh, guess what? We're going to have a live call right now, or some event. You could send a broadcast, and you have everybody categorized, so you can send it to the right group of people and say, hey, jump on this live right now for this free thing, or jump on this, or come over here, or something. It could be a single message, but I want you guys to think of it like a billboard. It could have a call to action. You can set that, and it'll subscribe them to another sequence. But you could also tag everybody who took action and have them already in a special thing where you want to follow up. So that way you could make money off the follow-ups, which is very important. I'll go through that after. I'll set something to teach you guys great follow-ups. Growth tools, I put this in here because these are plugins, kind of like if you want to use, everybody uses landing pages, ClickFunnels, and you have pop-ups and autoresponders. Turn off the autoplay videos, turn off the pop-ups, and you don't want anything that would take over the screen. The bars is the only one I would recommend you use in ManyChat, because it's a small bar that comes around the top. But when you use any type of pop-up and take over your screen, Facebook actually, starting the end of 2018, they started penalizing you and charge you more for your ads because they don't like that. They don't like something to come over and take over the screen or annoy the users. And you got to think about it. When you have a big pop-up or a video play that takes over, 50% of the screen, most people are on mobile. So that's actually going to take up a big part of their screen, annoy them, and want to unsubscribe or leave you. And then it's just that much harder. You could lose leads like that, definitely. The keywords, I'm going to teach you guys how to set those up. That's what we're going to go over today. But like right now, if you go over to my chat bot and you message me expert secrets, then I automatically, my chat bot will respond with the link to Russell Brunson's free book. And it's attached to my affiliate link. So this is very important if you do any kind of affiliate stuff. If you want to set up your 360 or anything on here, then you could say, oh, that's great. Just message me 360. And then you could have a real nice prepared response that will automatically feed. They'll get that and they'll have all your links behind it. So you could have casual conversations, have them go in, and you could do different keywords. I thought this would be very valuable. Once you get people on your 360 and you save their contact, then whatever topic you're talking about, you could say, actually, I set up a webinar for that. Here, message me, webinar, message me. I have this link, this PDF, this whatever talks about a topic that you normally talk about. And it's another free gift. You say, I would love to give you something extra because I really value this conversation with you. Or, you know, you already connected well with them and you got their 360, so you could actually do a follow-up after that. This is a very powerful thing. So you could be able to give them more value. And at the same time, now you have them subscribed and you could put them into what category, which bucket, to how to best serve them. Okay, let me see how to get out of this. And let's jump in to show you guys a little bit what a how up to what levels you could take a ManyChat. I'm going to show an example. Do I have it on this one or the other one? Should organize a little bit better. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to go over an example of a chatbot that's already set up. So let me just pick one here. This is a flow builder, so you guys could kind of see what one could look like. You could organize it a lot more than these kind of a bunch of lines. But when somebody starts out, they will start out with a simple greeting, to where you could highlight their first name here, so it automatically pick up their name because you're connected to their Facebook now. So you could offer them a day at the spa or something like that, and then it automatically, this would go into the next sequence where they could get any information, they could schedule, you could highlight any part of your business going through this, and it all ties back to more questions that you could set up. Basically, you ask them that you could get more information, their emails. You set up on the emails, there's a way to do it to where it'll automatically place their email in it. So all they have to click is, yes, I want it, because it's already picking it up off Facebook. So it's really nice because it gives them hardly a seamless way to just, yes, of course I want that. I want to make an appointment or I want to do something. So it simplifies everything very much. Would have to leave that for more. It just takes more time. Some people want to just talk to a human. That's the great part, is that this would actually go right to your messenger and you could pick up right where you left off. You could see what conversation your chatbot has had. So then you could pick up and service clients if you set this up for your customer service, which a lot of people do because they don't want to keep answering the same questions over. Once you guys start creating your own videos of stuff that you want to explain in your business, stuff you want to do, then you could always say, oh, message me this and I have a great video on it. And then you could ask me any questions you want. And this would kind of just lead into that. So that way you don't answer the same thing over and you give them more value. And you get them going through. These would all lead to more upsells. You could do down, basically go into different things. It's kind of like creating a mini funnel. So you could actually carry them through different storylines, depending on what they do. You could have different bots for different things. Here's a gym. This one goes a little more complex, basically. But you go tagging them in between each step, and so you'll know how far they've answered or anything. We've actually even made a bot to sell for a digital agency. You could actually have it go and have a salesman built in, to where it will go and offer your services and stuff of what it is you could do. I need to update this one, but they go with different things. If you guys would like to get something started, you could go over to manychat.com. It's free to try. Once you guys want to get the pro tools, that's where you guys would you could set up a lot of the basic stuff I'm going to go over today for free. But after that, it's $10 a month for the first 500 users. So you guys could well get started with no problems there. then we're going to, once you go to ManyChat, here, let me open a new browser so you guys could kind of see what that would look like. ManyChat actually has a full course on their website that you could take for free if you want to be certified or you wanted to do stuff. Oops, keeps kicking out because I'm already signed in. But it's free. It's free to sign up. Once you sign in, it would ask you here to pick a page that you wanna you'll add your page to your business or any pages you may have, and that's where your chatbot will connect. And so I'm using one of these old ones that I've had a few chatbots in here, and you'll come over into automation. This is somewhere where you can set up things, but you just come right here to keywords actually. Here, let's go to fast. And you go into automation, then go to keywords, and this is where you could set up any one of the keywords you want to set up. So when you're talking to somebody, here's the expert secrets one. Whenever somebody sets on it, I always set a time message. So if I wanted to edit flow right here, I always like to put in a thing so it shows the 3 little dots and it looks like somebody's typing after they send you a message. So they typed out expert secrets, and just so they don't get an auto response, I feel like that's kind of snappy and they're like, okay. But just make it feel more like a human. They know it's a chatbot, but you want it to make it feel psychologically. Then they just they'll start going through the conversation. They'll forget that they're having it with a bot. So I set that up as a 3-second timer, and then after it gives them my expert secrets link, and you could customize links, so learn expert secrets, or you could whatever you want so it looks nice when they get it on Bitly. So if you guys, if any of you guys are in chatbot, we'll go ahead and create one here. Let me just move this out of the way. So a new keyword right here. You could type whatever you want. So or let's just say 360. And then create. It's going to allow me to create a new reply. So here, when you go to add something, I'm going to come down and I'm say a delay. I like to add the 3-second delay. And then right here is where I'll paste my link to 360. So I'll just come and grab my Jose 360. I'll paste it in here. And so now when anybody, then you have to click publish over here at the top right corner. That keyword is set. That's how simple it is to add a keyword. So now I could just tell anybody, just message me 360 in a conversation, or any keyword of your choice that automatically take them. If I'm already in Messenger, I'll say, hey, check out this new site I did. Just message 360, and it'll automatically it'll pick up, it'll respond, it'll send them the link, and so that's taken care of. You can set most of your most casual things that you talk about, you want to set up as keywords like that, just so you could have it's an easy conversation flow, and you can just tell them, and they don't have something to write down. Just say, just message me, and it'll send you a link. And then that way they're like, okay, I could pick up this link later, so I can look at it later, or they already have it in their phone. And on Messenger, the reason I think this is a very important and going forward is very good, the open rates are above 80% through Messenger. Because you always get that annoying email that says you have a message, but it doesn't tell you what it is. So everybody goes. And once they're there, as long as you have great content or a great sequence, most people could achieve 60, 50, 60% click-through rate, which is very high in compared to any email or any call to action. Here, it allows you to provide a lot of value first without taking them away. So I'm creating a series right now where I'll give them a series of videos, a daily challenge. Hey, take my 3-day challenge, or 7-day challenge, I think is a very good one. Because after 7 days, they're pretty much fully committed. You've already given them so much value. They know you, they like you, they trust you now. And so after 7 days, you're like, if you're really ready to take action, I see you're a person, if you made it to this far, you can see where they drop out and shorten it or anything. Then you say, I think this would really make a difference in your life, or this could really help you, or anything. So you would be able to then give them a call to action to one of your bigger packages, to one of your some kind of services you provide. Because this all you've done till then is help them, and as long as you're helping them, then I think that's really important. Because even if they go away, they'll say, "Oh, I took this really cool 3-day challenge that Jose set up. It was a workout. We did this every day. We did all this stuff, and it was really cool." So that it works as a word of mouth now. They're going to be out there talking about how cool your challenge was, how much value you gave them for free, and it's so easy because that gets your word out of everybody wanting to do it. And after that, you're like, if you're really serious, I got a month challenge that could really take you to that next level where I share all these, all the great stuff. And if they think your 3-day challenge is good, they're like, wow, the month must be amazing. Automatically, that just kind of runs in their head. But the important thing is you bring people out from the back of their head where they're like, no, who is this person? What does he do? What can he do? What I would recommend when you're creating your sequences is to use a lot of your branding. So you could actually create like the thing with your logos in the background, or you put your logos around stuff. So they're exposed to you in every message. You're getting your brand out there. By the time that it'll feel like it's a common brand, just like you remember Coca-Cola, or you remember anything else. You're like, I know I've seen that somewhere. Oh, he gives a lot of value. So they'll associate that with a good thing they had, a good experience they had. So I always recommend people using incentives in here by giving out something, giving out PDFs, some kind of free gift that carries them along through. And as they answer questions, the powerful thing, I don't have any set up on this one, but you could actually come here to live chat and you'll see the whole conversation through the chat bot. So that the power in that is you could see what keywords. So if you know anything about buying cycles, I'll share a PDF with you guys later about that. Based off of the whatever keyword they're using, you could tell where they're at in a buying cycle. So you could pick right up and say, hey, I know you haven't really chosen a product. I would recommend these. So now you're addressing something they want. And they're like, wow, this person really understands. You're not just saying, oh, you wanted this product? Here, buy. And they're like, oh, this guy just won't leave. He's annoying. He goes away. If you could see where they're at, then you could actually give them a proper message and carry them from there to where the outcome becomes your product, your friend's product, or anything you want to promote. So that's kind of a summary of chatbots. It would take me a lot more time to go through details and create one here in front of you guys. So if not, I am going to be coming out with the course coming soon, and I am going to have chatbots inside also. I'd love to have you guys there. And if you guys want to learn any more, you guys could definitely reach out. Thank you. Do you guys have any questions? Can I help you guys with any kind of questions?
No, but that was awesome, Jose.
I love it. You're doing that on your phone?
I'm definitely going to get in and start.
Go ahead. What was the question? Thanks, Chuck.
You're doing that on your phone, or you're doing that on Facebook Messenger?
This is Facebook Messenger. This ties right into your Facebook Messenger. So this would be messaging from your page, from whatever page you set this up on. This would be your messenger responding to them. So you actually have somebody responding when you don't want to pick up all the messages. If it's a keyword, your business page or anything would automatically respond for you, and then they could just say live. The first message they receive is going to say at the bottom, at any point, reply stop. That's the way you stop a messenger bot, so they don't feel spammy. So at any point, they can reply stop and it'll go away. But go ahead.
Can you do it on your phone, or is it only on Messenger?
What do you mean? Do it on your phone?
Can people call your number or leave you a text, and then it'll respond from your phone rather than from Messenger?
It's connected to Facebook.
Oh, no. This one is connected. You could connect ManyChat to Facebook, and that. Yes, there is other. There's other services. I haven't tied this one up so much, but you could tie a ManyChat into like a Telegram. WhatsApp, I think, has a little issue with it, but there's a few of them that actually lets you tie it into different services. You could put this on your website, on different things, not for your personal phone number, but there's probably if you use a third-party service like a Sideline or something like that, they might be able to. I got to look into the APIs to see if you could actually integrate it.
Okay.
But yes, they will. They do have integrations with other companies. I could get a link.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yeah, you said that you have this slide, right? That you could send so I can kind of go back and really just look at it a little better.
Jose360.com.
Got it.
Go to there, and at the bottom of it, there should be an icon I just created.
Okay.
I just did this on the last minute of fly, so it will be Learn with Jose.
Thank you.
And I also have that. I need to take out the other links, but it says presentation. That's what this one is called.
Okay, thank you.
It's presentation. You guys can download it there, and then I'm going to set up that that icon to share a lot more slides and stuff with you guys. Or actually, you could just do it as a blast on a mini chat and get people subscribed. If you want this free PDF, click yes, I want it, and that subscribes them to a sequence. And the next week, you give them another message and more value.
So how crazy informative was this, right? You know, any one of these conversations is worth the price of admission. So I'm very proud of you. Jose, do you make a living at all helping people do this for those of us who don't want to do this? Because I've got enough ClickFunnels building in my life.
I have created a few chatbots, and yes, I'm starting to do that now.
Good. I think that could be very lucrative. I think you have a course here and a whole thing because you seem to understand it and embrace it. And the truth is we have to stay in our lane. Is Stacy on our call? There's Miss Stacy. So Miss Stacy and I had a wonderful chat yesterday, and she was a little frustrated because she decided that she should go learn how to build funnels because that's her new business. Oh, no, wait, that's not her business. She's in the business of losing 100 pounds, which nobody else has done, like ever. And she mistakenly said, wait a second, I should also learn how to build funnels because somebody else builds them better than her. Hear this? And I have a quote in one of my books here. This is a really, really important quote that I found today, and I'm reminded about it, ironically, by one of my least favorite people on the planet. Yeah, that other book for a second. Well, I thought it was pretty funny. Kidding? That book right there, the very edge. Yeah, no, very edge, the white one. Thank you. And the quote was something like, really, really important. Quote me, Stacy, this was written for you. You're not in business to run a business. Many entrepreneurs just don't get it. They think the longer and harder they work, the bigger and better results they will achieve. No. Entrepreneurs love bragging about how hard they work, how many hours they put in, how much they got going on, how busy they are. In my opinion, that's a terrible way to live your life. Who really cares how long or hard you work in your business? You don't get any brownie points at the end of your life for how hard you work. Guess what? You know what you get? Nothing. You get a life of hard, long hours. So many entrepreneurs are out of shape, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, but they continue boasting about how many hours a week they work. So one of the most important business rules that you should never, ever, ever violate. You're not in business to run a business. You're in business to create freedom. Oh, freedom! Freedom! The freedom to do what you want, when you want, where you want, with whoever you want. You should always design your business to support your life. You don't design your life to support your business. Don't go to another ClickFunnels event ever, unless you're in the 2 Comma Club and they're highlighting you on stage. Your job is to build the content of the funnel, because that's what you can do that no one else can. That's where your money lies. In your story, in what you teach. I just heard Chuck, and I'm going to go all the way to Washington and go, bam! I got to go learn that. No, you don't. I enroll Jose who knows how to do it. Say, Jose, look, this is what I want my bot to do. Do it. Because you don't have enough time to learn all those things.
Even a great example, whenever they get really complex, I hire it out. I know exactly what to ask, how to explain it, and what to make sure I'm getting the right product. But it's a lot of legwork. I value my time more than that. I could be doing something else. I hired out a really complex bot that I used for somebody, and they did a great job because I could go back and dissect it and basically make sure it's what
and that's what, and Jose, that's part of what we're all going to do to kind of create this team, because you're all going to want graphics. You're all going to want copywriters. And we have a team of people who do that. And there's people who charge lots of money for that. We're kind of building the team here. McKenna has been working for about, now it's 12 hours. She started at 7:30 this morning, building funnels next to me. Okay? She hasn't left. See? I had to bring dinner to her. There's dinner right there. She's still sitting there. This is not easy. You can't run your life and do that. And then Daphne's over here copywriting and doing book. And I've got other people around the country doing other things and whatever. So that's what I was talking about. So Stacy, what you did do though, because I'm really, really hard on Stacy. You know why? Because she's really, really worth it. And she needs it. I don't want to have to work this hard either. But she got, we talked about getting her free gift. We talked about a lot of things. She did a lot of them. She put homework in my inbox. I'm very proud of you because part of me wants to tell people I can't coach them anymore. You know why? Because I'm not interested in the money as much as I'm interested in your success. I don't have enough time in my life to coach people who are not going to become Olympic athletes. Why would I want to do that? Right? So, but to that end, Candy Lynn, have you scheduled your 1 hour talk with me?
No, I haven't. I'm trying to, but I don't know what was going on. I just noticed today that I've been ignored Chuck's email because I don't know why. Somehow it was on the junk mail. And then every time when I asked Chuck, I was like, did you send me something? Did you send me something? He said, yeah. And then today I just noticed that it went all to the junk. And then, sorry, Chuck, I love you, but forgive me, okay?
So what that means, and we have to be very clear about that, Chuck, in all of our initial emails, is that you've got to go in and add us to your contacts and approve us, because I have the same issue. I have a whole bunch of people in my spam. I'm finding emails more and more frustrating lately. They're completely unreliable. All the garbage gets to me, and important stuff ends up in junk. I don't understand it either, but just know that we're on top of this. So make sure that you've scheduled your hour. Dolly, have you scheduled yours?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm just going off what I know I've already done for this month. I know, Shelly, I had to reschedule. I'm actually leaving next week. And if you guys will bear with me, next week's kind of a vacation for me. I'm going to South by Southwest. It's a very expensive trip. My book publisher is going. I'm not quite sure why I'm going. So I'm going to make it a spring break. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to network. I'm going to devote time to Joshua. I've been sitting here for 12 hours a day for the last week and a half. He hasn't seen me at all. So I'm going to not do anything next week. What does that mean? I mean, you don't get to do anything. You get to work and build and dream and learn. When all else fails, go learn something in your craft, There's always something to do. So to that end, I'm not going to do anything unless it's an emergency next week, because I'm hoping I'll be really busy between music and film and, I don't know, just building our network. And the more famous I get, the more famous we all get. I have a huge speech on Saturday. I was smart enough to ask AJ and Savannah to listen to my coaching a little bit. I'm going to be, I've got 30 minutes. That's a half hour too less. I need an hour to do a speech and to sell. So I've got this crazy strategy, and I'm doing it over and over again, and I'm practicing it, and I'm going to see if we can't make a big difference in how we do this, because that stuff I'm going to teach you guys as well. I've learned some massive closing secrets. And AJ, am I going to do good? Yeah.
M3 Accelerator?
Yes, M3 Accelerator. Are you going to be there?
Not sure yet. I might be up in the Bay Area, but if I can leave on time, most definitely. At least come out
Well,
one day.
if you can be there, I speak first thing. I'm the first and only woman out of, one of two women out of 20.
What day do you speak?
9:30 a.m. on Saturday.
Okay.
And what I really need, Mariano, if you're there, is I really need support in the back of the room. Because if there's 600 people in the room, like they say, I want to close half of them.
Okay.
I want to make a dent. I want to make a dent in my income, in my daughters. I just want to finally set this free and go, you know what? I'd make a huge dent in Ray's world as well, because I'm partners with him on this deal. So let's see if we can't take those 45 people you saw tonight and double those. And
You
blow
got
it.
You're going to do it.
Yeah. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to have this much support. So I have a lot of people, like Savannah and AJ, who are students and friends and family, just saying, you know what, we're going to be there to support you. Mariano, I also put Dr. Bill on my radio show today. There's definitely one hand washes the other. Guys, please don't forget, anytime you want to make $500, what do? You think to yourself, who could benefit from being in Forbes' magazine, on a national radio show, getting interviewed? Who needs this? This is a $9,500 value now for all the things we're giving them for $1,500.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't keep the $1,500. You keep $500 of it. I give portions to everybody else. It's, this is not a big money-making thing for me. It's more of an opportunity for somebody else. Yes, Stacy? Good question. Now, let me share one more thing. If you've got a close family member or a friend, you say, hey, you know what? I would really like to get you on this. Don't take the $500 yourself and give it to them for $1,000. This is sick. If you really wanted to do that, or give it to them for $1,250 and keep $250 of it. I don't care.
I might. I will. I'm going to want to get on it as soon as I come out with my course in the following weeks.
Yes. Yes, you can all be on this as well. And I know a lot about you. I'm going to make you look incredibly good. It's an infomercial for your business. Let's use this.
Lit.
Can you share a little bit of lives what you do to prepare for speeches and that? I'd like to see that, or any chance you get it.
What I do to prepare for speech?
Yes.
Probably just 10 years of practice. I don't have a single note written down. It's not, you don't want to follow my system. No, you know what it is? And I'll give you really simple. It's telling your stories. It's what we do in my book, is you understand that every story has a reason for being told. Don't tell a story unless you're making a point. Nobody gives a shit about your story. They don't, unless it relates to them. So you think of a story and you go, wow, that was the time that I really learned, like Professor David Richmond being 100% legally blind. Wow, that taught me the value of it wasn't on how you looked, but that people really could see and feel who you are. That was powerful. When Riker taught me the value of the word no. So I started collecting stories because there's a sequence, and I can teach this at some point down the road. You guys are a little bit further along. How you do a speech. And there's 5 or 6 different ways that I do it. I do one by the book, by the numbers. Set out a question, solve the problem. Tell them why you're the one to answer their problem. Give them some examples and close them down. Basically, it's tell them what you're going to tell them, and tell them what you told them.
I'd like to set up.
I'm sorry?
No, I would like to set up a little system that shows people how to highlight, what to highlight in their life to be able to put it out there.
Well, I think it's just about telling stories. I think part of it is, and doing it small. One is just doing it. Get up on stage. Here's what I should probably do for you guys after you do your recorded version of your speech, is just give you a topic and tell you to talk about it for 10 minutes. Period. And make it worth listening to. Did you guys hear how glued you were to everything that Silvana had to say? It was very interesting, right? Why? Because she wasn't doing it for herself. She was enrolling you guys. It's what I talk about always. Excite, enroll, and engage. It is looking at the heart. Yeah.
No, it's Teresa. I was just going to comment on you coming in the middle of my talk 2 days ago, and how extraordinary, amazing, wonderful it was, and how special you made everybody feel in the room.
That's what I've learned, and that's some of the things I'm going to teach. Teresa, thank you for chiming in all the way from San Francisco. That's the old Jose trick.
I know, right?
That's something that I really learned. It's taken a lot of time doing it. I know AJ is also a great teacher. AJ's promised to teach us a magic trick or two as well. But stage presence, I teach this in Crush It on Camera, but it's been an evolution. You have to do it if that's what you want. Everybody should speak. Shelley gives presentations all the time, and you can tell that she does. You don't speak just to speak. What's the point? Why are people listening? And you have to earn that right. So what we're doing here is we're building all of those skills. In the same way, I did not need you to sell Verdition. I just needed you to sell a 99-cent something. And then next thing you're selling a $1,500 something, and it was easier. These are amazing metaphorical ways to teach people. You actually did sell a spin gym, Jose. How ironic, right? And you should probably sell 10, 20 of them. It's easy. Every time I get on a plane, I literally bring 10 on a plane. I don't leave with any of them. I go to the bathroom. I spin gym. The stewardess wants one. A couple of people down the aisle want one. Think about it.
I take them every day with me now.
And that's just it. And I say this to people, and you're going to hear this more and more as my company grows, that actually this goofy little fitness product really is the greatest fitness product. And everywhere that you do it, people will want it. I have been selling them out of the back of my car for 10 years because you feel guilty if you don't have one when somebody asks you for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But you know what you got? You didn't make money. You got a customer. You got a new friend. You got someone who's going to get a 360.
Great icebreaker just to start a conversation. People start right away. They start telling you what they want, and then you could see how you could help them, serve them in any way.
Bingo. And thank you for getting that, because that's my ultimate lesson. If you really could fall in love with this little thing, Joshua sat here today and he just did it. You fall in love with it, you get a great body, sexy arms, and money in the bank. I don't know, sounds good to me. Speaking of that, give me a song. Somebody give me a song choice. I'm been sitting here all day.
What kind of song are you looking for?
Yeah, something to jive, something to get going. I need some, come on, give me what's hip and happening right now. YouTube. I need to spinge them out of my pocketbook.
Like something that gets you at peak state or something?
Yeah, Mariano, come on, give me something.
I mean, I personally like it, but it cusses, just a heads up. But it gets me at the peak state because of the beat.
The beat?
It's RGF Island by Betty Watt.
I have no idea what he just said. RGF
Island, Betty Watt.
All right, here we go.
I like it. That's just me.
Is that it?
Yeah.
My niggas think they money just to spend it. Cause when you die, you cannot take you with you. If you ain't beating about the money, then what's the problem? Don't worry about my niggas. My niggas think they money just to spend it. Cause when you die, you cannot take you with you. If you ain't beating about the money, then what's the problem? Don't worry about my niggas. On the bottom. On everything I said, they didn't run it. We lost God on the island. Said night, bring the ladder. It's gonna be a hot party on the starter. More like ladies on the starter. It's a lot of broken names on the cross. But the bad, I know I'm starting. Do this fools for my friends, do those who try to handicap me, they shoot. I do this for my pride, do this for my pain. I do this for my fight, I do this for my pain. And so you feel it coming and you're playing, I'm niggas got my money to spend it. Cause when you die, you cannot think of it too. If you ain't thinking about the money,
It's only fair that I kind of do my generation too.
True.
It's just so bad. I love you, Mariano, but you're 12. Man, come on, here we go. Come on, pick me a laugh. My state has definitely changed now.
spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Come on, AJ.
I want to
You gotta see Mariano's face. Where's Mariano?
New York,
Where's
New York. I'm longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep.
That kind of didn't really do it for me either. Sorry. I got one more. Here we go. Come here.
Good Feeling by Flow Rider.
I hope this suit don't tear up.
Let's do every generation.
I think AJ's having the most fun.
Oh, I know. Oh, I need something fun. Come on, Elvis. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Elvis. All right. Well, you know what? I tried. We just heard from every generation. All right, you guys get ready for next week. Any last minutes? Anybody want to chime in? Yeah, Savannah, thank you. Jose, thank you. Mariano, thank you for that. AJ, you good? Yeah, Shelly, travel safe. Stacy, keep losing it. He's the biggest loser. I love that. I think that's a good thing. Yeah. And what a great week. Guys, stay in touch. Stay connected. Facebook is going good. I'm loving the resources. I'm loving the energy. The more you give, the more you get. Bye.
Love you, Forbes. Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.
See you guys.
Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.